Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I'm going to do another meat and potatoes series here for the Mark Pro channel. And I'm going to be making my hot sauce. I simply call it Pro Sauce. It's not really rocket science how I do it. Pretty simple. We grow our own peppers and we are going to be clearing out. This is the last of them here. It is right now, it's almost April 1st. This is what we have left over from the garden. Sue's the expert on telling me what those are. It looks like there might be some, I don't know if there's Caribbean Red Hots in there. Chili peppers, jalapeno, not chili peppers. Some just, yeah, there's one. Green are definitely jalapenos. There might be some Reapers, might be some, I don't know. Sue's the expert. There's the peppers we're using today. And it's very simple. I'm gonna cut these peppers up. Everything, seeds, core, everything, if it looks good. Put it in a pan. Add some coarse sea salt to it. And submerge them, not too much, but with some white vinegar. Just enough to maybe cover the peppers. And then what I'll do is I usually like to go outside on the patio and cook these. You don't want to do it inside. It's a nasty fume cloud. You could hurt yourself. I'll be in the garage, well ventilated, and I will cook those peppers down, reduce them quite a bit, put them in a blender, and then jar it up. And my recipe calls for to let these stuff sit for 3 months. Let it ferment, let it get angry for 3 months. The color, it really depends on what peppers you're grinding. Now, I do have some green pepper or some jalapenos that might darken up a little bit. This batch may be a little bit more orange colored. I don't want to spill it, but there's kind of what the consistency of it looks like. And it is very hot. You only have to put a drop or two on your food to get excellent flavor and good heat. So I'm going to start cutting these up, get them in the pan, and I'll show you where we're at that point. Okay, real simple. I'm just going to start slicing them. You know, ends I won't use those. But these are frozen. You can see some of these are dark inside, so I will take that out. I may have to take a lot of these cores out of this green one. It's okay. See what the yellows, oranges look like. Those are better. Nice and clean in there. But I'm basically just going to cut these up like this. Submerge them in vinegar, not too much though. I've had people tell me too much vinegar, so I'll take constructive criticism. I have to send a shout out to friend of the Pete's, Randall. He's the one that inspired me to get into this after he sent some hot sauce to deer camp with us. He gave me the inspiration. I did an internet search and came up with a real good recipe, something I can understand, something not too crazy. Here, see the insides of these look good. But I think you guys get the gist of it. I'm going to slice them up real good, the whole pile. This isn't going to be a giant batch of sauce, but it'll probably give me a jar like I showed you. I'm going to slice these up, get them in the pan, and then I'll show you the process when we get that far. Everything's going good here. Wrapping it up. One of these days I'll learn how to identify all the different peppers. I think there's Reaper pepper, I don't know. Jalapeno for sure, I know what those are. There we go. Okay, almost there. Okay, doesn't that look beautiful? That's in my grandparents' cast iron pan. It's at least 100 years old. What I'm going to do next is just add enough vinegar to just submerge it. You don't want to overdo it on the vinegar unless you really enjoy the vinegar taste. One thing I forgot to do in the video, I forgot to put my rubber gloves on, so use extreme caution when you're cutting these up. So far, so good with me. Whatever you do, do not rub your eyes or your nose or anything like that. Again, no measuring cup. I'm just going to slowly add it and stir it in. Yeah, we're going to need more of that. Really, the only ingredients are pepper, vinegar, and salt. That's about perfect. They're just floating just a little bit. That will not be too much. Next thing I'm going to do is sprinkle a little bit of salt in there. Well, the reason I'm doing that is because the recipe I looked up years ago, that's what they say to do. And I've always been happy with our product. I know it might seem a little bit excessive, but it's going to reduce. And there you have it. Do not cook this in your kitchen. I like to cook it on the back deck, but the weather's not conducive to that today, so I will be in the garage. We'll see you out there. Okay guys, we've made it to the garage. I'm going to crack the service door a little bit so I don't have a fit with these fumes. And even just soaking in this concoction, these peppers smell like hot sauce just soaking here. So there they are. I'll take the table's a little rickety, so I gotta make sure, be careful here. Okay, they are on the one burner. That's what they look like. I got it on kind of the lowest flame I can get this little LP guy, propane, whatever. They are probably gonna sit here and simmer, saute, whatever, a good hour at least, maybe closer to 2. We'll see. We'll keep you updated on the progress. Very much looking forward. Each batch is unique, so I'm very curious anytime I make a batch of these babies. We'll be checking in. Okay guys, here we are at this process. It is reducing really nice. I've got the garage door cracked and I got the service door cracked, and I am having a hard time here. Talking to a buddy on the phone right now from Florida. James, my buddy James, and he must think I'm a smoker or something because I'm coughing every once in a while. But this stuff is powerful. It's looking good. It's probably going to simmer probably another half hour. We'll probably see in the kitchen next at the blender. Okay. The peppers have reduced. I had a feeling it was going to be a small batch. It's definitely going to be a small batch. Just needed more peppers, and we are going to grow some more for next season. Was talking to a viewer and good friend from Florida, James, while I was cooking this. I had a nice conversation with him. Okay, there's what the peppers look like reduced. I think I left about enough juice in there to make it, give it some consistency. I'm going to pour them in the blender now and get to blending. Again, small batch, but it's going to be hotter than hell. Got a busy phone there. Sorry about that. The way she goes. Oh yeah. Trying to get all the good seeds. I put everything in it. My hot sauce is hot. Okay. Be right back with firing this thing up. Okay, here we go. I am simply just going to use the blend feature on here. I don't think I have to do anything more like liquefy or anything like that. I think blend will work. Here we go. Looking really good. Probably a little bit more than I thought. The way this stuff has choked me and made me cough and sniffle, it's going to be pretty evil. I like to go until I don't see any seeds. A few seeds won't bother me. There's liquefy. Maybe that is a good one to use. Definitely liquefying it. I am digging that very much. Very much. We've got a good batch here, people. Got my jar. Here's the final step. It's a little bit more orange like I thought it would be. Pro sauce. Could have used a little smaller jar. Like I say, this stuff will be ready June 1st. It's the last week right now in March. I let it sit for 3 months. So April, May, June. June 1st. I don't know if I said that right or not. June 1st she'll be ready. I know I'll get a spatula and get the rest out of that. I know that doesn't seem like a ton, but a jar of hot sauce like that, just spoon on eggs and potatoes gingerly, lasts you longer than you think. So I want to thank you. Maybe I'll do another video sometime where I have a larger batch, but you get the gist of it. And this hot sauce here will take me into the fall easily. So thanks very much for watching. Hope you have a great day. And we'll see you next time.